What up, world? It's your girl Sade with Sade Speaks, and I'm back at another episode. Hope you guys had a lovely weekend. I hope you had a lovely Monday. I'm just gonna hop on real quick just to tap in on chill. It's not your job. Um, I don't know, y'all. Lately, like from what I've been seeing with the politics on the news, people around you, it just seems like it's just so easy to condemn somebody and kick them while they're down. Newsflash, that's not your job. Chill. Your job is to speak God's truth and to love one another. That's our job. Our job is not to judge someone because of the sin that they do, the wrongdoing, or them falling short. That's not our job to judge them on that. That's not our job to condemn them on that because last time I checked, we all sin. We all fall short. And God does not identify us by our sin. When he sees us, he sees his son, because of his blood. Especially if you're his child. Let me say that. So when God see his children, he see his son because his blood is the one that erased all of our iniquities. By his stripes we are healed. But even when you see people in the world who do wrong, it's not your job to judge them or condemn them, but it is your job to teach them God's truth in love. It is your job to continue to love the individual in spite of what they did. Like, we all have family members that do some jacked up stuff, right? We all have family members that we hate what they do. We hate the sin that they do. However, you're going to have some real gate trouble if you don't love them in spite of, because God loves us in spite of. Like, he died for us before we even believed in him. He died for us before we even followed him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was hopeful that we would come to know him and live for him, but he put his life on the line. He put his life up rather before we even like worshiped him or followed him. That's love. When we mess up, he teaches us. He shows mercy on us. He teaches us his truth in love. He extends mercy when we mess up. So why is it so difficult for us to do the same thing? We may not agree with someone's lifestyle. We may not agree with their sin, but it's not our job to condemn them or judge them. And I'm gonna give y'all some Bible to back this up. So if you go to Romans chapter 12, verse 9 through 10, it said, let love be without hypocrisy. So we all know what a hypocrite is, right? Like, we judge somebody for doing what we do, or our love is so fake and phony. That's a hypocrite. So our love should be without hypocrisy. Meaning, when I come to you, or if I see something that you do that I know is wrong, that I don't like, or that I hate, or that I know that God's hate, it is my job to come to you in love. But like, you know what, sis, or bro, I see you struggling with this. I remember when I went through that, and I don't want you to have to go through what I went through. So I'm gonna extend that mercy. This is extending mercy. Let me help you. Let me show you what I did so you won't have that bondage on you. However you want to word it, it has to be sincere, not come down like, oh, you going straight to hell, girl. You should have did all that, la la la. Like, that's condemning. That's judging. That's not our job. That's God's job. And he don't need help with doing his job. Not our job at all. Our job is to extend that mercy, to teach his word, to teach his truth in love, not beat them down. It also says to hate what is evil. So I may hate your evil deeds. I may hate that you lie. I may hate that you steal. I may hate your lifestyle, but I still love you though. Like, your lifestyle and your sin has nothing to do with my love for the individual, because God still loves us, the individual, even when we do something that he hates. It's just like this love that I'm speaking of is more so like agape love. Is It's just like a mother and a child. Think about it. God give women this gift of being nurturers, right? And why is nurturing so important? Because we're ultimately showing our children through our actions love. When they mess up as a parent, what do? We chastise. We let it be known what they did was wrong, but we still love them. We still comfort them, even while chastising. We still teach them. We still are honest with them. That's love. That's sincere love without hypocrisy. So that's the same love that we should extend to one another. It goes on to say to cling to what is good. So anything is good, I'm going to hold on to. I'm going to cling to it. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love and honor, giving preference to one another. So, in a nutshell, it is not our job to condemn. It is not our job to judge someone. It is not our job to be hateful towards someone. It is not our job to just cut somebody off because of the wrongdoing that they did. Oh, only bother you no get from around me. I hate you. Blah, blah, blah. No, God don't work like that, and He don't do us like that. That's not our job. So chill with that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It's so frustrating when I see it. I used to be guilty of it. And now that I see how ugly it is, I can come over here and tell y'all that it's just not cool. It's not cool at all. I know some people don't agree with people who practice homosexuality, whatever their beliefs are. But guess what? It's still not your job to condemn them. That's God's job. You know what your job is to do? Your job is to love them. Your job is to teach them God's truth in love. That's your job. You may not agree with somebody who got a whole bunch of kids who are not married. That's not your job to condemn them. That's not your job to put them down or judge them. Your job is to love them sincerely. Your job is to teach them God's truth in love. That's your job. You may not like somebody who lie. I can't stand liars. And I know it's a couple people around me who lie, but do I hate them? No. I just point out what I don't like or how God don't like it. Better yet, forget what I don't like, what God don't like, but I do it in love. Bro, you ain't have to lie about it. You could have just been honest. Oh, you a liar, you going to hell. No, that's not my job. My job is to continue to love them regardless. Our job is to not, I'm just gonna keep saying it, y'all, because I just see it over and over and over again, especially in politics, especially on the news, especially within my community, especially with some of our family members. Like, we legit don't talk to some of our family members. We legit don't we legit feel like, I guess, our family members are not good enough because of what they do. Listen, I don't have to be around you every day to extend love to you. I don't have to be in your face every day to extend love to you. Even if I don't agree with what you do, I still can extend love. I still can do good deeds. I still can check on you out there. I still can help you if I can. Like, those are a form of love and be sincere with it. Again, I may not agree with how you live your life. You may not agree with how I live my life. You may think that, well, what you're doing is wrong. La, la, la. That's okay, as long as you don't condemn me and judge me. Just teach me God's truth, not your truth, because your truth don't matter. God's truth is what matters. Teach His truth. Teach it in love, and love on one another, y'all. Like, that's really going to help our country get better. That's going to help our communities to get better. And we begin to teach each other love, real love, agape love, God's love. Just like a mother nurtures her child, when her child does wrong, she continues to love them regardless. That should be our attitude as adults. And it's sad to say that it's not. I pray that the Lord help all of us, including myself, extend that love to one another, extend that mercy to one another, so we won't have gate trouble, y'all. Because if not, we're going to have some serious gate trouble. I hope this blessed someone. I love y'all. Thank you for rocking with me, and I will see you guys sometime next week. I am